Loki died in Infinity War. So who is in Avengers Doomsday? Here's everything you need to know about Loki series. Yes, the Loki we knew really died in Avengers Infinity War. Thanos killed him. And that Loki never came back. So who is this Loki? It all starts in Avengers Endgame, when the Avengers accidentally let the 2012 Loki escape with the Tesseract during the time heist. That single mistake created a branched timeline. And instead of going through Thor the Dark World, Ragnarok, and Infinity War, this version of Loki was immediately captured by the Time Variance Authority, or the TVA. The TVA exists outside of time itself. Its job was to prune dangerous branched timelines in order to preserve what they call the sacred timeline. Before we continue, you need to understand one thing. The sacred timeline. Think of it as the path everyone's life was supposed to follow. The Avengers were supposed to travel back in time, get the Tesseract, return to the present, and bring everyone back. That was supposed to happen. But something unexpected happened. 2012, Loki escaped with the Tesseract. The moment he escaped, he created a branched timeline. A path that was never supposed to exist. That's why the TVA showed up and arrested him. At first, Loki only wanted to escape. But everything changed when the TVA forced him to watch the life he was supposed to have. He watched his mother's death. He saw Odin forgive him. He saw himself finally become a hero. And then, he watched himself die at the hands of Thanos. For the first time, Loki realized who he could have become. While trapped inside the TVA, Loki met Sylvie, another Loki variant from a different timeline. Together, they uncovered the TVA's biggest secret. The timekeepers were fake. The sacred timeline was actually being controlled by one man. He who remains. He was the last survivor of a multiversal war, and he created the TVA to stop dangerous variants of himself from starting another multiversal war. But Sylvie believed no one should control everyone's destiny. So, she killed him. The moment He Who Remains died, the sacred timeline began branching infinitely. The multiverse was unleashed once again. But that also created a new problem. Without He Who Remains, the temporal loom, the machine designed to stabilize the sacred timeline, couldn't support an infinite number of branching timelines. If it failed, every branched timeline would die. Meanwhile, Loki also began time slipping, uncontrollably jumping between different points in time. After countless attempts, repeating the same moments over and over again, Loki finally mastered his time-slipping ability and realized there was no way to repair or replace the loom. The only way to save every timeline was to become the replacement himself. Loki destroyed the temporal loom, gathered every dying timeline with his own hands, and used his power to keep them alive, forming something that resembles Yggdrasil, the world tree from Norse mythology. So yes, the Loki who died in Infinity War is still dead. The Loki you'll see going forward is a completely different variant. So, this Loki sacrificed his own freedom to protect every timeline in existence. Which Loki variant will appear in Avengers Doomsday?